What's up, y'all? We're in the LSU practice facility, the football facility, but not for football. We're meeting with the Tiger Girls who just won UDA Nationals for hip-hop, their Michael Jackson dance, and they placed third in jazz for the first time ever in program history. So it's only right that we talk to these girls about their journey and maybe get some dance moves out of me. You ready? Funny story, we walked in and soccer was practicing. Do you know how awkward it is to walk into a silent practice facility as they're in their team huddle about to break for the night with cameras and mics and just 5 girls and medals clinging? Yeah.
All right, hey y'all, my name is Jessie. I'm a senior on the team. I'm a captain this year, and I'm from Washington State, and my favorite Michael move is his hip thrust.
Hey guys, my name is Kennedy Butterfield, but the team calls me Butter. I'm a sophomore from Michigan, and my favorite move is the moonwalk, obviously.
Hey y'all, my name is Jillian Miller. I'm a junior from New York, and I'll show you my favorite Michael move.
Hi, my name is Snell. I'm from Colorado, and I'm a freshman this year, and my favorite Michael move is kind of a little series. This is dedicated to my teammate Jess.
Hey guys, my name's Amani. I'm a sophomore and I'm from Dallas, Texas. And my favorite Michael move is in the dance. We go 5 and 6, chicka chicka. Yes. Period. Yeah, and 6, 5, and 6. Hey. Wait, sorry.
That's good.
If y'all don't hear the metal clinking, they won nationals, in case you didn't know. Okay, so talk to me about that journey. What was that overall? Like, y'all practice all the time, mixing in games and school and social, whatever else, workouts, all kinds of stuff. So give me a brief summary of what that journey is like.
Yeah, for sure. So pretty much like from the jump, when we get on campus, we kind of have like a week of like, it's called like preseason camp, and so that's when we learn, like for our newbies at least, they learn all of like the game day, the classic like pregame, the stuff that you see on the sidelines, and then like we take like 3 days out of those, like that full week, and we kind of go and like learn our nationals routines. We kind of do it separately, so we do jazz one weekend probably, and then hip hop another weekend, and it just depends like the time slots our choreographers can come, but pretty much we just learn our routines. That's when we first learned them, and then we kind of touch them throughout the season. Like we like review, we do stuff during practice, but it's mostly like for football season, it's full pregame, and then like we'll spend like an hour or like 2 hours on like routine or something like that. And then probably I want to say like November-ish, around there, when like football starts to die down and it's like basketball's kind of picking up, but that's when we really start focusing on our natties routines. And then obviously in December, when everyone goes home, that's when we stay here, and we pretty much every week it's just full like nationals mindset, and we just go in, day out. And so yeah, and then obviously our competitions in January, we just had it, and then that's where we put our final product. But yeah, it's a lot of hours.
Nationals, that's when you win nationals.
Yes.
And what kind of challenges did y'all have to overcome this season, do you think?
Okay, I'll start. I think something big for us this year is that we have like a team of like half newbies and half OGs. So like last year we had like a big class of seniors, and so this year it was kind of different, like I want to say like a different, not a different vibe, but it was trying to get used to like a group of new girls, I guess you could say. And so it's just like team culture is something that's really big for us, and so just like getting them on board with everything and like the TG way, it was, I mean, it's always kind of hard to get used to like new girls on your team and stuff like that, but I'd say we clicked beautifully. Like we all that was something that like we haven't really, I mean, obviously every team gets so close, but we just clicked like from the get-go, and it was kind of like just everything like so perfectly puzzle pieces. So I think that was something that we kind of had to like do and get through.
Being new in this program and on this team, it's nothing like you'd ever expect. Like you think that you have all their preparation and tools in your toolkit, but no. Like you just have to trust. You have to trust everybody. Like no matter what, it's all about trust. Like, and then you see like how much hard work every single person involved in this program puts in 150%. Like the coaches, our trainers, our workout staff, like the seniors, the leaders, the sophomore, every returner, every single new person, we all have to put in 150% to get what we want. And that was like probably a really beautiful thing to witness, because that takes a lot of grit and a lot of like resilience. So I think just like being able to witness that and just, it was insane, and like I'm so happy I went through it, but it's hard. It's really, really hard.
Oh yeah, to have everybody on the same page and
Yeah.
locked in, like everybody's getting given 100%.
Yeah.
You don't get that.
Yeah.
When you do get that, you come home with medals.
Yeah.
Going off of what Jessie said, like, I think team culture is very important within our team. And this year, since we had so many new girls, like, we really emphasized on the team culture and having everyone on the same page. And I think that's really why we won, because you can't sit here and have half team in it and half team not. Like, we seriously were all locked in. We all wanted that goal, and we reached that goal. So I think we were very happy to come home accomplished with not 1 but 2 medals this year and make Tiger Girl history. So I think we're very honored to sit here and say that we came back with 2 medals.
Yeah.
So.
I love it. I love it. Okay, now can I ask?
Yes, go
Okay,
ahead.
so you are obsessed with Brian Kelly.
I am obsessed.
And who else?
Her.
It's me.
It's you two.
It's us too.
You want to explain that one to me?
I don't even know how it started.
Okay, wait, actually I do know.
Okay.
So we have this promo.
You know what? Look, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna
Okay.
hand you to
Okay.
the mic.
Perfect.
Okay.
Which way? Do I hold it like this? Okay.
We have this promo, and so Brian Kelly,
Oh, yes,
has
the promo.
He has this this podcast that he does before every game called TJ Ribs. It's like at TJ Ribs, and we were on the promo. Me and Jill, actually, you were there too. And I don't even know how it started. We just were like Brian Kelly. Like
We were,
just
we were
Brian
just
Kelly.
standing there while, during the breaks of the podcast, and we were just like, you know what, Brian Kelly.
He was like Brian Kelly, and then I don't even know, like, it just at practice and stuff, I'd just be like Brian Kelly.
Like, that would be our check-in. Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah,
when
like-
we were having a rough time, we'd be like, hey, Brian.
Hey,
Brian guy.
And we call each other Brian.
Brian guy.
Like we have this one part in our jazz dance where like me and Jillian, we like link arms.
Or
and
say
we, like, go
Brian
back.
Kelly.
We say Brian Kelly, and it's so weird, but
It's our thing.
Whatever helps you stay present.
Yeah.
It gets you through.
I mean, yeah, we have some tough practices, but that's like, the jokes really help us get through. Like, the Brian Kelly, like, it makes me get checked in, and I'm like, all right,
I'm
I gotta do it.
all right, Brian, I'm here. I'm
like,
here,
Brian.
Oh, okay. So I had somehow, God just said I need to have Jillian for Secret Santa this year. So I got Jillian. Do you know like the new trend of the T-shirts where it's like the pictures and it's like the lightning bolts in the back and it's like
your girl or your
it's like your girl.
Yeah.
I got Jillian one that says my boy Brian on it, and it has like 3 pictures of Brian on it. And
It's amazing.
because it's black. Because for every day for practice, we wear these like black T-shirts for hip hop. So I got it black so then she could wear it to practice.
Yeah.
And Coach loved it. So
She loved it.
Okay, so y'all just heard about the Brian Kelly inside joke. My good friend Grace couldn't be here today.
Oh, God.
So Grace Kelly was gonna come hang out with us, but she's on a ski trip. Don't worry, you'll see her again. However, she made a little phone call for us and had. I wish I was. Joe, you want to come a little bit closer if you get everybody? Oh my God!
This is a joke.
It's not a joke. I kind of wish it was, but she did call her father, Brian Kelly, and ask him to send a little message since you guys won nationals. So
Oh,
I'm gonna
my
turn
God.
it up. This is a real reaction.
Oh, my God, look at him.
Okay.
Hey, Tiger Girls. Congratulations on bringing the national championship in hip-hop dance back to Baton Rouge. Keep up the great work, and go Tigers.
Oh, my God. Yes.
That was.
We love him.
We can
That
hang
made
out.
my
So, yeah.
Wait, can you send that to us? Oh, my
Absolutely.
God.
Absolutely.
So we bus to Florida.
Yeah.
So it was like a long day, Our coach didn't tell us where we were staying this year. And normally I feel like we kind of know, or like our parents will kind of tell us where we're staying, but nobody really knew. So we just thought we were staying where we stayed last year or like somewhere else. Like we never really thought of a mansion. And so like we get there and she's like telling us to get our stuff together. Like they're going to go check us in for competition and then like they'll come back and then we'll get off. She was like, make sure like all the trash is picked up, like normal. And so she like comes back on, she's talking, and then she's like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, you're staying in a $5 million mansion. And she just said it so sly. Like,
So
And
sly.
there was
Like,
nothing big going on. She
Like,
said,
no.
oh, by the way, we're staying in a $5 million mansion.
and we're
like out of
what?
pocket.
Like,
We were
so
like,
out of pocket. Yeah, it was crazy.
But it's pitch black outside, so like
Yeah, you
we
can't even
really
see.
can't see anything. Like we're in front of the house, but we really can't see anything. So we're like looking through the windows. We're like, oh my gosh! Like we're trying to pull up the house on like
On, like,
Google Maps
yeah.
and like figure out what it looks
Zillow.
like. It was so cool. But yeah, we stayed in a $5 million mansion, and I really think that was another push to win.
that was a motivator for sure.
It was.
Yeah,
Like-
if you're living lavish, you better come home.
It
with
was
gold.
yeah, it was incredible.
That's awesome.
Something else really awesome about the mansion was that our alumni also gifted us with a bunch of food for our mansion for like breakfast, lunch, and dinner and all that. So like not only did we walk into a beautiful house, but we also walked into a beautiful filled kitchen with all of our favorite snacks and everything. Like actually so blessed. Like that added so much to the whole experience. Right. Yes, yes. Like it was really perfect.
The support that you guys get probably means a lot because of the history of the program, and you guys were denied competing a couple years ago, and y'all get overlooked, right? You're on the sidelines for every other sport. Y'all don't bat an eye. So I'm sure that support goes a long way. But what do you think the biggest misconception of the Tiger Girls is? That's a tough question, and I know it's really deep, but truly, like, what do you wish people knew that they don't know?
I do too.
Okay. I feel like y'all can agree with me on this, but I just feel like how hard we work. Like nobody knows what goes on behind the scenes. Like we are practicing every day as much as we can. We work so hard. We were cheering for football, basketball, gymnastics, baseball, like every sport you can name. We are everyone's number one cheerleaders, and I think people don't even realize how big like our nationals is. Like that's our Super Bowl, that's our championship, and like nobody sees what goes on behind the scenes. Like we are practicing so much, we are lifting so much, we are going to promotions, we are, like I said, cheering on other teams. So I think that's just really like misconstrued. Like people don't realize how much time is put into our sport, and we also don't get an off season. Like we are just always going. So yeah, for sure that I think.
A lot of times, I wanted to say like we're just not just like a pretty face. Like
Right.
a lot more goes behind it than
Right.
just standing there shaking palms on the side, and just like like how often we practice, but also like how long we practice. Not even for our own nationals, like for football
everything,
season
yeah.
specifically to cheer on the football team, and then specifically for basketball, and how often we have to switch between. Okay, first hour of practice is football, then basketball, then our own nationals. It's like it really is truly so much, and like we love doing it all so much, but. Yeah, a lot of people just don't realize how much
Yeah, for sure.
actually goes into it.
I know. Sorry, we could talk about this. We could talk about this literally for hours. But I think definitely, like in the past few years, like people have started to recognize us more as like athletes. I feel like it's been like kind of not like a taboo word, but like no one's really associated like dancers with athletes. And so I feel like Tiger Girls especially have just always been so athletic in the past, and that like we've kind of like proven to other people like no, like dance is a sport. Yes, it's an art form, but it's also a sport on the other side. Like we do a lot of the same things every other team does. We're always in the weight room. We're putting in those hours, and so I think that's something that obviously like they said like people don't recognize, but it's just like it's hard because a lot of people will be like, oh, like whatever, they're just like what Butter said, like they're just a pretty face, they're on the side, but it's like they don't really kind of fully grasp like also like the sacrifices we make. Like yes, like we're there, like we have a basketball one day, but then after the basketball we're right back in that facility running our routines. It's like I said it before, but it's like a 2-minute sprint. Like we can't really afford to have like off days. Like even one day like not practice is kind of like not a setback, but it's like it's one day more that we're not like reaching greatness, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think just like being recognized as athletes is something that like we've really been working hard and like getting that recognition and getting that support from like our own school, from our own community, and just like around the world. So yeah.
With all of the things that y'all have going on, how do you find downtime? Or like what are some of the things you do outside of dance that like are unique to you and like kind of you feel like yourself? I know dance is like y'all's world, like I know, but like the small things, or how do you kind of relax a little bit, or what do you enjoy doing?
So, school's very important, of course, and we all love to sit in this building called Cox. It's literally the study hall building, but literally, I don't know. Like I said yesterday, like we're all a family, so like me just seeing one of them in Cox like makes my day. I could sit in Cox all day long and do absolutely nothing, and like it's just fun. Like we'll come from practice, we'll all go sit in Cox, eat breakfast, or we'll all study for a test or something like that. And then also just like spending time with each other outside. I feel like we're always with each other, like always with each other. We'll be at the mall, we'll be studying, just stuff like that.
One of my favorite things that we do together as a team is our Pizookie Tuesdays.
Oh, yes. I
So
forgot about
BJ's,
these.
if you don't know, BJ's has these awesome cookie skillet things called Pizookies, and
So
on
good.
Tuesday they're like $5 and $4 instead of $7 or something. So like every Tuesday, you know where to find us. We'll always be there eating Pizookies. It was a little difficult during national season to not get those Pizookies every Tuesday, but
Hey, now though?
now
though,
hey,
celebration.
this upcoming Tuesday, it's up.
we're there.
We will be there.
We'll be there. Like what they were saying, for us, it's really like the little things. Like, yes, it's so cool like to have that mansion, to have like a bunch of support and things like that. But like I think with us, within us, like it's just like the little things, like seeing people in class in and out here and there. Like we really don't need much. We just need each other. Yeah, so.
I think like more than half of our team being out of state. Like I'm from Colorado. Like I came here for Tiger Girls. Like for this team, I came to Louisiana. Like a girl from Colorado, and everyone's like, Colorado to Louisiana? You want to do that? I was like, absolutely, I want to do that. And just like I don't know. I think like you find your people that because this is a very unique experience. So when you find people that are going through a similar thing, especially in college, boom, boom, boom. Everything just kind of fell right in line. So yeah, that was awesome.
If y'all didn't see it, I think they still have them as their profile pictures. There is a ratty dog in the profile circle of all of their Instagram profile pictures. Who wants to explain that one?
So first it started off as, our song is Annie, Are You Okay? And then we also had this, one of our team songs this year was Opportunity from the movie Annie. And so we're like, oh my gosh, it makes perfect sense. We're going to make our profile picture a picture of Annie from the musical. So of course we did that. So we're making all of our profile pictures different, like pictures of Annie. And then we start to think, and we're like, oh my God, people are for sure going to know. Because like a big part of like college nationals is that like no one knows what you're doing until you get there. So it's not like top secret, but it's like surprise factor almost. So it's like you don't want to post anything or say anything like ruin the surprise. So we're like, oh, people are for sure gonna know. So we changed it to black screens. And people, I don't remember what they were thinking about the black screens, but people thought we were doing some weird things. Oh, people thought we got hacked.
Yeah, my dad texted me that day and was like, hey, like, there's a little girl as your profile picture. And he was like, and now it's a black screen. Like, he was like, I think somebody hacked your Instagram. And I was like, no, like, I didn't. Like, he was freaking out, though. And I know, like, people were DMing us, like, I think you got hacked, or, like, what's up with your Instagram? So it was really fun.
No, it's us.
Yeah.
But then after the black screen, we did an accordion because it was a move for the iconic Michael Jackson, the diag, the hip thrust that we did. We were told to be an accordion to really get that like crunch, So we made it an accordion, and then people thought we were doing Piano Man.
Piano Man.
And then we heard another team was doing Piano Man, so we're like, oh no, now we're both doing Piano Man. So that was kind of funny. And then we decided to change it to dogs because like unleash your inner dogs, like
muscular
like
dogs.
literally muscular dogs. So then people thought we were doing Drake because for all the dogs. So all of a sudden we're doing 4 different songs as our dance, and now it's a Michael Jackson dog. The best.
It's a ratty dog, but it also looks like Michael Jackson.
And they will never change.
Never.
They will be those dogs forever.
That's locked.
Nope,
I'm leaving.
they're locked in.
I'm leaving it.
Quite some time.
And then I will say it was pretty funny because then all these other teams started to change their profiles.
Yeah.
Like Memphis, they changed their profiles out of like different fruits. And it was like kind of like, oh, and then all these teams are like, oh, do we have to change our profile pictures now? Like, I had friends on other teams being like, what's the profile pictures? Like, do we have to do that? I'm like, if you want to, like, I don't know. Like, it's not that big of a deal to us, but it's just funny.
It was funny too because like our choreographers jumped on it too, so it was really funny to see them do it too.
Think of all the little girls that are looking up to y'all right now, and y'all are icons, right? You guys are gonna be the reason that a lot of girls pursue dance, and they want to play. They want to dance at the college level and maybe even further. If you were one-on-one with one of those little girls, what would you tell her?
Oh, that's a good question. That's so good. That's crazy because like I really never imagined myself like being that person, because I remember watching the 2010 hip-hop, like it's kind of going around TikTok right now viral, but like there was like an iconic moment where like they like did like a front handspring and they were like ripped off their jackets.
Yes.
It's such an iconic moment, and like I just remember being like, wow, like they're so athletic, like they're so strong. Like it was just like such a sense of like female empowerment. Like wow, like a group of all girls just went out there and absolutely like ate it up on the floor. Like they were literally dogs. They were crawling on the floor. So I think like yeah, it's just crazy to like now that we're in that position. So definitely like I think a big thing is like never give up on yourself. I feel like it's huge, and the word believe to me is a huge thing, because it's like it's one thing to like believe in others and have others believe in you, but to believe in yourself is something so like much greater than. And so I feel like definitely like me coming up, like obviously now my confidence is much higher. I'm on the team, like it's my 4th year, like I'm used to this routine now, but definitely like going into it, like I was so nervous, and it's just kind of like just believe in yourself, like stay steady, don't like, you know, like don't get too like worked up in your head, because like your biggest competitor is your mind. I always think that, so I feel like it's a huge thing just to have like that belief that like you can do it and you will do it. So that's what I would say.
I would probably say like to someone, I would say like setbacks happen for a reason. Like you have to face hard things to learn these lessons that are meant to lead you to greater and bigger things. Like everyone has setbacks from young ages to now, to this year, to last week, to today. I just think that like let those make you stronger and not let them like hold you back, because like you're so much more than you think you are. And like I have faced setbacks on like this team. I've said like trying to make this team, trying to be like just in high school and like on that dance team, and just like those have all like led me here. So everything happens for a reason, and just like trust the path you're on and make what you can of a situation, because that's all you can do. You can't control a bad thing, but you can make something good out of it. So yeah, that's what I would say.
Something I would say is to just always remember your why and your reason. I mean, like we've been doing this since we were 2 and 3 years old. Like you start to fall out of it, you start to lose it, and like just always remembering why you do it and where you want to go, who you look up to, and just continuing to remember that really helps. Just making sure that you stay in it and that you stay and you find your love for it. So yeah, I would tell a little girl to just remember how you feel right now and try to keep thinking of younger kids looking up to you and how you want them to feel watching you and how you feel knowing people are behind you.
This is such a hard one, because it's just, I feel like all of us right now, like years before this, like could not believe where we are today. Like I think if I was sitting where I was in high school, I would have never imagined. You know, I'm from New York, moving all the way to Louisiana for a dance team. Like it's just so crazy. But if I had a little girl like sitting in front of me, I'd probably just say, like, so cliche, but follow your dream and work hard, because you know, people in life, all my life, people told me like, oh, you can't, like you won't, you can't. And like I was like, no, but I can. And I worked hard and I stood my ground, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be on a college dance team because I know I can. Like I really think the mindset is a really big thing, and I think, you know, when you dance for all these years, you get burnt out a little bit. It's you know, it's repetitive, it's the same thing year after year, but I think just finding like that confidence in yourself and telling yourself, like, you know, people are telling me I can't, but I can, and I'm gonna prove them wrong. And I think we can all like attest to that, and especially being here today, like it's not an easy road to make a college dance team. Like there's a lot that goes into it, and you know, my junior year it was COVID, so the whole recruiting and meeting coaches was over Zoom. So, you know, like Maya was saying, setbacks are definitely a real thing, but I think everyone just has a different road to success. And I think we can all just say that we're so proud to finally be on a team like this, so, and honored. So, yeah.
Just like Maya was saying, I think just trust the process. Like, I'm a firm believer of everything happens for a reason, whether that be like, of course, we all made this team, but I know a lot of like people will come up to us at clinics like, well, what do I do? And like, how do I make the team? And I always say just like trust the process. Like if it's meant for you, it's meant for you. If it's not, then that's okay. Like there's something else out there that's bigger and better, and that's what's best for you. So I would definitely say just trust the process. I know like we all went through tough times. Everybody went through COVID. I didn't know I was going to dance on a college dance team. Like that was never really in the back of my head growing up. So it was very, very different for me, but I'm definitely glad that it led me to where I am today.
Now they're showing me the 8 count of the dance they're about to teach me. I'm shaking right now. I'm really nervous.
Okay,
Medals on the ground. Medals thrown on the ground.
That's fine. Okay, we're not gonna go crazy, Michael. We're gonna like kind of, it looks harder than it is.
Okay.
1, 2, or okay, Annie. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and a 7 and 8, 1.
Okay. That's a lot.
We'll go slow. We'll go slow. We'll go slow for him. This is it. So we go 5, jacket flap on 6, then we back it up on 7 and 8, little mini thing on 1, Michael pose, 2, then we go 3, 4, and 4. I don't know the counts. Here, then we go box and box, tippy toes here, pull up, push. You got it.
Let's go.
Sorry, my counts are a little off. I'm a little rusty, y'all.
I'm rusty.
Okay, so pretty much we wore our costumes by the Queen of Sparkles.
You have a good jacket for this.
Yes, you have a jacket. You can do jacket flap. So Queen of Sparkles, queen of everything. She made our costumes, so you just stomp your foot in like what Jilly kind of did on 6, flapping your jacket back. Yeah.
Got it.
Hips almost like hips.
Just boom, nice. And then you make like an OK sign, and you just go right,
Back.
left, right. Yeah.
Right.
Feet really don't matter. Just you just jacket flap.
Dancing to play
Okay, Annie.
Got it.
So we go. So we have in the video we went like all the way down, but we won't go all the way down.
It's not happening. I ripped my pants yesterday. I don't want to do it again today. TMI, but it happened. So.
So after you just did 8, pretty much you do like a head on the hand, and you're yes, perfect.
Okay.
You go 1, and you just drag your foot in, and then you hit a Michael pose on 2, and then. Maya's giving the cleans. Maya's giving the cleans. Shoulders and T clap. You got it, you got it, you got it.
I'm really glad I like my job because this part, I'm exposing myself.
T clap under your leg.
T hit.
Clap.
Two?
Yes. Yeah.
From here, it's like you go T, circle.
T. Boom.
Yes.
Yes. That's literally a whole section. That's like a whole section.
Exposing myself. So I'm sweating, y'all. Not because I'm working hard. I'm so nervous. Okay. Did y'all pick like a hard 8 count?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's the easiest 8 count we could possibly pick.
Ah. Count.
I'm locking in.
Hats backwards.
I'm here now. I'm committing.
You're committing.
We're doing it.
I'll count a little bit slower so it's not so crazy.
I was gonna say let's
I did speed it up a little bit.
slow it down.
Scream, Michael. Cross, open.
Michael, cross, open.
Yes. Boom.
You got that. You got it. You got it.
One more time. 2 more times. Come on. Come on.
Let's go.
Ready?
Let her cook.
Let her cook. Let her cook. Let her cook. Ready?
My face is so red right now.
No, you got
Okay,
it.
hit, right, left,
Left. Yes.
right.
Michael.
Immediately drag here, cross here.
Yes. Yes. That's it.
You got it. We'll just do it a little slower.
Yeah.
Slow. A little slow.
She's doing great. She's literally amazing.
Really good.
They had to say
No.
Okay.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, go, 2, and 3, and 4.
I got it.
Hey!
It wasn't full out, but I
It was there. It was there.
That's 1%.
It was literally there.
So we're gonna leave it.
It's okay. It's okay. It's good.
Cut me some slack. It's been a while. Y'all are incredible.
Thank
truly,
you.
Truly incredible. This is really cool to get to know you guys, hear your story, for them to put up with me trying to learn their nationals dance. Keep doing what you're doing. Y'all deserve all the good things. Y'all are building a dynasty, and y'all are a big part of that from the beginning. So
Thank you. Thank you so much.
that's all we got. There's gonna be a lot of editing done. I'm gonna end it at this.